friend.
Hi, friend.
Welcome back to the Friend Podcast. I'm your co-host, Sarah.
I'm your co-host, Sabrina. Hold on. Do you always feel weird saying co-host?
No.
Oh, okay. I feel like I always say, like, co-host Sabrina. I feel confused every time because I've never heard anybody say co-host before like that.
Really?
Yeah. I should just hear, I'm your host.
Oh, yeah. The girlies are battling with our intestines today.
Yeah. It's rough.
Hot girls have intestinal issues.
That's right. That's right. If you don't already know it.
What do we have to update on? Oh, Sabrina's 1 week post-op from her wisdom tooth removal surgery. How'd that go?
Well, I actually think it went super well. And you said that you think it's going pretty smoothly too.
So I actually went to dental school.
Yeah. Absolutely. First day was the roughest, but I think that's just like normal because
I told Sabrina I had none of my wisdom teeth out when I got my surgery done.
Yeah.
They were all under the gum, and they say that's when it really like gets you. Yeah. And I can confirm that it is because I looked. Sabrina's exactly a week post-op today, and I looked in her mouth, and like she had them all 4 out, basically 3 out.
No, they were all out. One was less out. One was a little half in.
But there's nothing like very minimal swelling.
Yeah.
Hardly any
Really,
stitches.
I was shocked by the lack of swelling. I was like, I was for sure.
Yeah. When I had mine out, there was literal bubbles like of swelling.
I have bubbles too, but they're very tiny.
Mine were like I couldn't close my jaw.
Yeah, I remember. You look like an actual
I had a
chipmunk.
lot more swelling than she did. The first night I saw her, I guess that was like 4 days post-op. I called her Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Because she literally looked like Cogsworth. Like the swelling was way further up in her cheeks than mine. But hers really, I mean, I told her mine was a non-event. Like even though I had all mine under the gum, I really didn't have that many issues. Yeah. But she had like none.
I had none. And you know what? Diana.
Oh yeah, my friend Diana.
She got freaking gypped. I think we have a little bit.
Diana is probably one of the best 2 things to come out of my internship. My senior internship. My second being Joanna. But she was the para that was in my mentor's room. She was a one-on-one for our kid that has autism. And we like, she's 21. We like fast friends, I feel like.
Yeah.
But she got her wisdom teeth out a couple days before you.
Yeah.
And she was
2 or 3 days before
suffering.
She was in pain. She couldn't sleep, she said.
When she FaceTimed me, though, right after her surgery, she FaceTimed me. Her mom was, like, cursing at me in Spanish. Because she was like, Diana, get off the phone. Yeah, in Spanish. And I was like, I don't think your mom knows I speak Spanish. But she was immediately looked rougher than you did. Like, when you sent me a picture. Yeah. But Diana was rough. And then her doctor didn't give her any pain meds.
Yeah. How freaking insane is that? Like, I was drugged up. I had 3 different not pain medication, but medication for, like, infection, pain relief, and something else. Oh, like swelling, like inflammation. And then another one that was like just to keep it clean, a rinse. And I asked her, she was like, I got nothing. I was like, what in the hell?
Then she went back to the doctor and they were like,
and got some stuff.
You were supposed to get something. And she was like, oh, was I?
I just think it's so insane. I mean, to be fair, everybody's mouth is different. Everybody's experience is different. I get it. But like, why is there not like a set like thing going on?
It also, unfortunately, really depends on like the type of medical care you can afford. Yeah. Because while every dentist is required by law to have some of the same credentials as another dentist, yeah, they're not all equally good.
That's very true. That's very true. I was lucky, I guess. I didn't even know my surgeon. You knew yours.
Yeah, mine, you got referred from the dentist to a, what is it? Maxillofacial surgeon or whatever.
I don't even know.
But it's funny because my dentist, I love my dentist, but she's booked out to the gods.
She's that good?
Yeah, and she's really far away. Not far away, but she's like down in downtown. She's like down in Bethesda. And so I'm switching dentists.
Sad.
It's scary to like have new providers.
It really is.
Although
I've only had good experiences.
That's true.
It's only gotten better for me.
I had my first pap smear with my new gynecologist.
Oh yeah.
This is uplifting knowing that all these men listen to this podcast now, but ladies, as you know, being laid open like a spatchcock chicken is, you know, a vulnerable place to be, and it's not always easy to just jump into bed, no pun intended, with the first gynecologist you find.
Absolutely not.
But I loved mine. She was very gentle. It didn't hurt at all. She was very just like,
that's awesome.
I was very jumpy. I feel like you're very jumpy at the gynecologist.
Yeah.
When they're like, oh, okay, all right, now just relax your legs open. You're like, okay, girl. Like,
yeah, just relax. I'm like, okay.
I am relaxed.
I'm trying.
And then she like accidentally pushed, she just like lightly poked, like literally not even my vagina, like my inner thigh. And I like jumped and she was like, oop, like didn't mean to scare you. And I was like, it's not you.
It's me.
It's me. Like, I'm just very nervous. Like, it's a vulnerable place to be. And it especially really when they do like the breast exam.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, all right.
Low key.
Surrendering myself.
Low key. I mean, I've only been once. No, I've been twice. But like, I guess they do this especially because they don't really know you. And like, I've gone to 2 different ones both times. So it's been like a new experience each time. So they're like very careful because they know it's vulnerable. They're like, is it okay if I touch you here? Is it okay if you do that? And I'm like, please get it over with. I don't want to be here long. It's interesting
when you're healthy and you're not pregnant, you only go every 3 years.
That's interesting.
And so like, who's to say I'm going to see this gynecologist again?
Yeah,
like, she would have to be at the same practice 3 years later, which some people are.
Starting to think people don't really have the same gynecologist.
I think that when you have, it's much more important to be picking a good like OB/GYN.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Like when you, or an OB, not a GYN. An OB, when you're having a baby, that's an important pick. A guy, and I'm like,
yeah,
you're a dime a dozen.
Yeah, truly.
A lot of medical updates for the girlies, I guess.
Yeah. We just went on a run.
Why do I feel like I went on another? Oh yeah, we did.
If you could call it a run.
My neighborhood has a pickleball court, and it's really like it's June 11th, and around here June's like hot, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
usually
unseasonably cold out.
Yeah.
So we were like, we should go play pickleball. So we got our little bag together and we were gonna go, but there was a league going on. I guess we could have gone back like now, but
yeah, we're not gonna wait.
Yeah. So we didn't do that, but we tried to go play pickleball. And then Sabrina and I have signed up for the Firecracker 5K.
Yeah.
Which is a 5K that takes place in my family's, not hometown.
Vacation town?
Yeah. In New York.
New York.
In,
girl.
what am I saying? In northern Michigan.
Yeah.
It's like very low stakes.
Yeah.
But my family signed up for it and we were like,
let's do it.
Why not? So we ran a little bit. I actually am more confident. I thought that I was literally going to collapse if I ran in a second.
No, bro. I feel like it comes back to you.
It does.
It definitely does. It feels rougher. I feel like if you do it often, like I think I run somewhat often. And then every time I stop and then run again, then I really feel it.
I could have run that whole thing.
But like when
I just like wasn't in the mental.
Yeah. But you like trained a little bit. What was that? 2 years ago?
Yeah. A year ago. And like it hasn't been that long that like you're gonna lose everything. No. Yeah. And I stay like more active, so
yeah.
Pilates and also girly. So we have let's see, like a couple weeks till then. 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Wait, hold on. That's
3
it?
weeks.
Okay, wait. Now I'm kind of a little tiny bit stressed. Now I'm a little stressed. I have a mysterious sprain pain thing on my foot that I'm really hoping just magically heals, and then I can run the 5K with no pain. But like I just ran right now and I was fine. But then again,
I wonder if he's right about your shoes though. My dad's personal trainer is here. My dad had his finally after a year and a half of random things happening. He got his knee replaced. Trust me, it was.
He's looking good.
It was a
much needed. He's looking so much better.
Yeah, like
he can walk.
All these people that I know who've had knee replacements, my aunt included, after their knee replacement, they don't look better to me. Like they look
sick. They're like, oh
yeah. But my dad, better. Like my man's knee was something. It literally was like a C curve.
Y'all know like, is it Greek mythology? Like the goat man, like a man with like goat feet. And they like go out. They bow outwards. That's what your dad's knee looked like.
And he was in so much pain before.
Yeah.
So he's really I don't know what I expected worse. We went over there today. Yeah. He was like fine.
He was vibing.
Yeah.
It seemed.
My dad's also over 6 months sober now. And I think that plays a major part in his recovery. So, but optimistic, because that's not what I expected.
No.
I expected it to be like crippled.
Yeah.
And he's...
Would you look at us? I also expected to be crippled.
I know. He's looking... Honestly, he's already walking faster than he was before.
Yeah.
And he's much... Remember how he would used to stand and he would just be like shaking a little bit? Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, like he's more stable now. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that man like that in a long time.
Yeah. So, you know, big things all around for everybody.
Hell yeah. Oh, do we got favorites and stuff?
So last week I talked to you guys about a book that I was reading called... Oh my God, do you guys want to hear something unhinged?
Oh, always?
That I saved just for the podcast. So Trader Joe's came out with these mini cooler bags. They're like the cooler bags that you normally shop with. You know, the ones that I have that are like pink.
Oh, yeah.
But mini, like lunchbox size. They were like $8. That's cute. Of course, they sold out immediately.
Of course.
Now here, I bought one on Poshmark. So they upsell these things like crazy. Like they put these out there for like $50. This one girl was selling them it for like $15. I bought it.
Oh my God.
Normally I wouldn't. But I was thinking it's a perfect lunchbox size, and I would definitely pay over $8 for a lunchbox.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I'm going to use this every day, like that's still worth it. So I did buy. I did get resold a mini Trader Joe's insulated bag.
Not a resold one.
It's brand new.
Yeah, fair. This is a fucking cold. What is going on?
It was cute.
I can imagine it. That
let's
sounds
see
cute.
What else. Oh. On the topic of Trader Joe's, the Fearless Flyer just came out, so all of their new stuff is out. They've got a Cajun seafood boil, like a frozen Cajun seafood boil.
Oh yeah.
That apparently people have been trying over rice, so I bought that to try. Another cult favorite is back that we have to mention: the Brazil nut butter.
Heck yeah!
And the body wash.
The Sol de Janeiro dupe.
Yeah, so Trader Joe's has a couple good dupes that we can put out there for the people.
Absolutely.
The Sol de Janeiro
already knows.
Original flavor. I don't remember.
Yes, does it have? I know it has a name, but I don't remember it. The yellow one.
The orange.
Boom
is
cream.
It orange or yellow?
I know that the pink one is Cheirosa.
Yeah.
Cheirosa. You know.
Brazil. So the original Sol de Janeiro product was the Boom cream.
I freaking said that, bro.
Oh, they're all Cheirosa.
The Boom cream. They're all Cheirosa.
But they're different. So the original one was Cheirosa 62. And then...
Oh, numbers.
There was Cheirosa... Oh, Cheirosa?
Cheirosa.
I'm saying it too Hispanic.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheirosa.
Cheirosa.
Shit. It's because I speak Spanish. Not
Cheirosa.
Cheirosa. That's the original Sol de Janeiro. That's called the Sol Signature Scent. And then...
That's the one.
The... Beija Flor.
That's the pink
one. And then the Bom Dia Bright is the pink one. Oh, wait.
Oh.
So what's the...
Beija Flor is the blue one.
The blue one. That one's good.
I don't like either the blue or the pink. Hot take. Like, I only like the original. I think the other ones are too, like the blue one is too fresh. Like, it wants to be fresh. Nah.
The Sol... So the original scent is the best one. And that size... The original size is $48. Mm-hmm. That's a big. That's a lot of money for. I mean,
for cream.
It's. I wouldn't say it's worth it. It's definitely not worth it if you can buy this Trader Joe's one.
Yeah.
It's
worth it because it smells freaking good.
Yeah.
I use it sparingly though. That's for sure.
The Trader Joe's one is $6.
Heck. Yeah.
For the same amount. It's a different texture. So the Sol de Janeiro is much thinner.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like in the summer.
Yes.
But the body butter lasts a long time.
That's very true.
I buy two of them.
Could be a good thing.
I buy two of them at the beginning of the summer. They last me through the end of the year. At least, like, to the fall. It really is a summer scent.
Is that, like, all you use?
I use... So, my everyday body cream that I use is the Trader Joe's coconut body butter. Yeah. That's all I use. Because I have very sensitive skin, and that's the only scented thing that I have found that doesn't freak my skin out. The Sol de Janeiro doesn't either, but I just like $48 is just like ridiculous to me. And the coconut one's fine. So yeah, it's the same. One Boom cream is sold every 6 seconds. Do you know that?
Damn.
It's kind of crazy.
I believe that.
It's a cult favorite. I'll tell you that.
It definitely is.
Infused with all powerful. It has guarana in it.
Haha.
Which.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. The Brazil Nut body wash, again, smells the same exact as the Sol de Janeiro at $6 for the same amount. And they also have a Brazil Nut body scrub.
Mm-hmm.
That smells really good. So.
If you haven't already tried it, you should.
And there's there's another dupe that I already knew about. And then another dupe that I just found out about. So I'll go over those. I'm giving you all the inside.
Yeah.
The Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen is an exact dupe for the Unseen Sunscreen from Supergoop. Now let's compare. Unseen Sunscreen from Supergoop is, for this tiny bottle, the same exact size as a Trader Joe's one, is... Trying to look up these prices. Unseen. So for the 1.7 fluid ounces, $38. 1.7 fluid ounces of the Trader Joe's brand is $9.
Oh my god.
It's the exact same thing.
Trader Joe's has it going on, dog.
The exact same thing. Like literally the exact same thing. Now, the next one that I just found out about from my friend Natalie, that I would not lie is almost the exact same, is the new Trader Joe's vanilla lip mask. Is an exact dupe for the Laneige lip mask.
Oh.
$6. Mm-hmm. The Laneige...
Easily like 15.
The Laneige mask is $24.
24? Yeah. I don't quite understand what's going on, TJ's. Like, do y'all even make money? But I don't care. I love it.
But like for my bachelorette party, this is gonna go out before, but I don't know. I wanted everyone to get an Unseen sunscreen, but those are like, again, expensive. Whatever I said, $40 for one. Mm-hmm. So I bought 12 at Trader Joe's.
Heck yeah. And they're the same shit.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So, and then if they find they like the dupe, they can keep buying it.
Yeah.
But those are the 3 dupes that I know of that are like big, like real dupes. I don't know. Let us know if you have any other ones. We'd love to chat Trader Joe's dupes with you.
We love talking dupes.
Yeah.
We love a dupe.
I love a dupe. I mean, there's some things I don't think, like, I have never found a Stanley Cup dupe that works as well. I hate to say it. Never found a dupe for like a lot of things like that. Mm-hmm. But
we will continue to try.
Yeah. There's some things that I spend money on that I know people don't really care about.
Yeah.
But the only reason that the Unseen sunscreen is so expensive is because it's the brand that it is. Yeah. So those are your Fearless Flyer Trader Joe's dupes. Go hit up your local Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
They got it going on. The flowers everything's cheap.
Everything is cheap. Trader Joe's is just, I was just telling you that I miss going there. I used to have a dog sitting client that lived right next to one. And oh my God, I would go there all the time and just like have a time. I'd go and buy all this stuff.
Trader Joe's is the land of the good frozen dinner.
Yeah. Oh my God. If you don't cook, holy grail.
Like I've never had a bad, like, I think like when people think frozen meals, they're thinking like Stouffer's.
No, yeah.
But no, they have like good stuff.
Very good stuff.
So, yeah. Have you ever been thinking about trying Trader Joe's and you're scared because you think it's like too expensive?
It's not. I was shocked. I used to equate it with Whole Foods for some reason in my brain. I don't know.
I think that's not uncommon.
Yeah, I don't know who told me that it was like expensive, but it's not. It's just not.
No. My real favorite. So I was talking about that book last time, Bad Summer People.
Yeah.
I still recommend it.
Okay.
It was a little murder mystery, but like a fun murder mystery. Mm-hmm. Like not like
quirky.
Their murder was actually kind of like a subplot. Okay. For like cheating. But it was really good. I didn't get like overwhelming summer vibes from it. But it was a really good book. I gave it 3 out of 5.
Okay.
3 out of 5 for me is still like good. I would strongly suggest it.
Yeah.
But I think I mentioned that I was reading the Bridgerton books last week, right?
You did.
So I'm further into the Bridgerton. Well, I have a lofty goal of finishing the Romancing Mr. Bridgerton which is Penelope and Colin's story, before Thursday when it comes out.
Yeah.
I didn't read it all today, so...
Yeah, I don't think so, honey.
Yeah. But it is very interesting, and I told Sabrina, the books are very different from the show. And I'm not saying that... I think that...
It's just different.
I don't think...
Completely different show.
Like, I don't think that one is different than the other. Better than the other. I think that for a drama, like... Yeah. But the books are a bit different in this... Like, I can give you some non-spoiler examples. Like, Eloise and Penelope are still friends in the book. When Colin and... Like, no one's figured out who...
Lady Whistledown is?
Lady Whistledown is not even Eloise.
Oh.
In the books, Eloise and Penelope are still friends. At least in the beginning. Daphne's still there, but obviously that's like a major plot already. And Kate and Anthony have already had like 4 children.
Oh, yeah.
So
that'll change everything.
Yeah.
And I've heard that it's also like you get a lot of insight, not only on the main couple, but all the other couples too, right? And like what's going on in their lives.
Yeah. You get a lot more of like other couples than the Netflix show for sure.
Yeah.
So what I say, like, for example, I'm not going to go back and read the ones that have already come out. Like, I'm not going to go back and read the Viscount Who Loved Me.
No.
Or no. The Duke and I.
The Duke and I.
That was Daphne's book.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reread Antony's book. I think that's the Viscount Who Loved Me.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of other ones. Listen, we only missed 2. And do you feel like you are missing out at all? Starting with Colin and Penelope's book?
No.
Yeah.
I'm
very intrigued. I feel like I might read the next one then.
You can read them in order. You don't have to. I do think I'm going to read them in order starting now, though. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they've teased that Benedict's is the next one, but they didn't actually say that yet.
That's true.
So, but listen, it takes so long for them to make these new ones that you might as well read
finish the whole damn series.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Or Rick?
My favorite right now, Sabrina Carpenter just lives rent free in my mind, and I know she does in yours too. Her new song, Please, 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 slayed.
I think
she's everything.
I spent a long time. What genre is like Harry Styles, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo?
Pop.
I know, but. Pop. Okay, so I guess
it's like new pop.
Yeah,
like,
so I was into pop like middle
pop,
school.
Yes.
Very into pop, like top 40.
Yeah, like freaking Katy Perry and shit. Then
I went completely 100% into country. Like that's all I listened to for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Now I'm entering back into the pop scene. I don't really listen to country that much. Well, besides Post Malone's new gorgeous song. But I really don't. I haven't been following it so country has taken a real nosedive.
It really has. I haven't heard anything that good lately.
So it's been interesting to,
have to find
new stuff. Genre. So then Harry's House came out a long time ago, but I never gave a shit about Harry's House. Like,
or Harry Styles.
No. But then I started listening to it and
it's a bop. Only bops.
I mean, and then like I got into Olivia Rodrigo's album Guts.
You're in your little.
I think it was
era. Sarah, really?
My friend from college, she's like into all that, and she would send it to me, and I'd be like, "Okay, girl, like whatever," and I'm like, "Okay, girl." But Sabrina Carpenter, I think she intrigues me because she's
so flirty.
She's so flirty, fun, fresh.
Yeah,
I love her.
I know. She
is very like sexual.
Yeah, in the best way. I don't know. She's like her
cute,
vibe.
Though.
She's very cute.
She does give ooh girl though.
She does
a little bit.
To me, she doesn't. She gives me bad bitch doesn't give a fuck vibes.
Okay.
No,
I don't know,
but in a cutesy way.
TBD.
Okay. Anyways, her new song, freaking good.
Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. What is it? I pray you don't embarrass. Oh. I beg you don't embarrass me, motherfucker.
The little country twang is the most hilarious thing.
So good. Oh my god.
So that's really it. Like that's just been on repeat in my mind, on my Spotify.
Did you tape your nail?
I did, because I fidget. Yeah. And so
she chipped her nail off.
I chipped my nail really bad. It like hurt. It really hurt. And I fidget a lot, and so I know I'm getting my nails done on Friday, so I know
courtesy of me.
Yes, thank you, friend.
I didn't even tell them about the wedding.
Oh my god, we have a lot more than we thought.
I know. Last weekend I was in my best friend Caroline's wedding in the Outer Banks. They got married. I can say now they got married in Jarvisburg. So I feel like such a OBX insider. Like, but the Outer Banks has like the Outer Banks and then the mainland Outer Banks. So the Outer Banks that you're thinking when you vacation is like Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, Duck, Ocracoke, like Frisco, Corolla, all those places. Also, it's not Corolla, it's Corolla.
Okay.
Passionate about that. Anyway, so, but then there's this whole mainland that you drive through to get to the Outer Banks that everyone is just like, thinks it's like a drive-through place. But there's beautiful islands there on the Currituck Sound. And my best friend Caroline from college her family lives on mainland Outer Banks. So before you get to the beach is Jarvisburg, and it looks like a bunch of farmland. It is. But back there is an estate called Loblolly Estate. It's a brand new wedding venue that opened in 2022. It's run by the sweetest couple who basically just opens their house for like to people to have weddings at.
That's so cool.
They have a barn, so it's detached from their house, but the girls get ready in their house. Like it's all...
Wait, that's so cute.
It's a family business.
Heck? What an idea.
I know for a fact that on season right now is $10,000 for the venue. I honestly think that $10,000 at that venue. So Caroline got it for $6,000 because she booked it when they first opened, and now they're upping their price. But I paid over $10,000 for my venue, and I would say that you get a lot more there than you do at my venue.
Really?
Yeah, you get a lot more land, a lot more options.
Okay,
and it's.
Run, people.
Mine's also...
If you're getting married.
Yeah, mine is also a full, like, service venue, but it's... Loblolly is much bigger, and you can get married on the marsh, or you can get married in a field, or you can get married in the barn. Like, there's all these options. Yeah. So if you're looking to get married on the Outer Banks, mainland Outer Banks, not quite on the beach, Loblolly Estate, literally the sweetest people run that place. But Caroline did a very DIY wedding. She did not hire... She hired someone to make the bouquets for the girls, but other than that, we bought all the florals. Her husband now, oh my god, designed all of the boxes that we were going to use to put the flowers in. Her mom was the one who bought the tablecloths, the candles, the votives, the table runners, the plates, the utensils, everything they bought. So I went down there on Wednesday. We basically set up all day Friday. Thursday we set it up Thursday we set up everything at their house. Friday we set everything up at the venue. And it was really great. It was like, I think that, like, I'm not gonna lie, when they said like DIY wedding, I was like, oh my god, like tacky. And it looked like $1 million. Yeah, like it was a gorgeous wedding. Yeah, and she did still, the
photos looked amazing.
She didn't cheap on a photographer. She had a great makeup artist. Like, a lot of what she did decide to spend money on was like really good stuff. But DIYing the florals and stuff saved thousands of dollars. Like, my wedding florals are $5,000, and I bet she spent under $1,000 on everything.
Damn.
So she did her wedding for less than half or over half off of what I'm doing my wedding for.
Caroline, props to you.
But then I mean, it does come at a lot of what I'm paying for is the convenience. Like,
yeah, very true.
I'm not buying 130 plates. I'm not buying 130 cups. I'm not buying 130.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you do not need to have have a huge budget to have a wedding that looks like it was really expensive.
Yeah.
Because it really looked like $1 million. Like, you could not have told me the difference between like my wedding and her wedding. The only thing I would say that you could tell the difference is that she did not have a planner. And you could tell like the reception was very unorganized. So like we did our entrances of everybody, and then like the speeches weren't planned right, and then they had the songs they wanted for the dances, but then they didn't specify the beginning and end, so they just kind of like walked off halfway through the songs and stuff. So just like basic stuff,
like the planning
that.
Stuff that people don't really think about, actually.
Yeah, and the songs that they use to walk down the aisle, like someone has to cue those up, and like they have to be curated, and so that you could definitely tell the difference. But the main stuff, it was truly a gorgeous wedding. It was a gorgeous day. They really did surround themselves with like their very best friends. It was like very, very touching. So congratulations to the Turners.
Congratulations, guys.
And my goddaughter finally likes me now.
That's great.
She went through like a year-long phase of just being like, who even are you?
How old is she now?
2.5, almost 3. She's much more pliable now. Like anybody can play with her. Funny though, she went into my makeup bag and she got into my lipstick. And I didn't even care.
Yeah.
But I got freaked out. I was like, oop, like Harper. And Caroline got like mad at her and was like, go apologize to Auntie Sarah like now. Like it was a whole thing. So then for like the whole day after that, Harper was like scared of looking at me because she thought I was mad at her. Yeah. And I was like, no, of course. Like, look what you guys did. Now she thinks I'm mad at her and I didn't, like, I'm not mad at her. But truly, like, Caroline has the greatest mom and dad. Ian's parents are great. It's like they have a village down there. Yeah. So it's definitely sweet.
You always come back and tell me all the like little like cute little
Ian's
stories.
mom's speech was so cute. It was about how like look around you, like this is your village. Like anything when you're climbing a mountain and you're looking at the mountain, climbing alone is hard, but when you have your village, everything is easy.
They're close knit down there.
Very. It's small town though, like the gossip's crazy down there. But I definitely like not knowing everybody in my I don't know anybody in my neighborhood and I'm like that's fine with me. Like your hairdresser spreads rumors to da-da-da, who spreads rumors to da-da-da, and then all of a sudden da-da-da knows da-da-da.
I think it's cute, but I
down
don't
there
think
though,
I
I'm like, oh my
that.
God, like the stuff they go through, I'm like, imagine my hairdresser even knew who I was talking about. Like, it's definitely different. So, yes, congratulations to the Turners. The wedding was gorgeous. The weekend was gorgeous. They couldn't have asked for better weather. So, that was my maid of honor speech. Went great.
Didn't choke.
Nope. The best man choked.
Aww.
He's older than us by a lot. He's like in his 40s. So he was like talking about, he's like, did you write your speech yet? And I was like, yeah, like my speech is written, whatever. And he was like, oh, I don't really need to write a speech. Like I'm used to just getting up there. Like I'll just write a few notes. This man, so I like wrote a whole speech. This man fumbles the bag. Like he has notes written down. First of all, he's crying. And instead of just like talking through it, he's like, sorry, I'm a crier. And we just like stood there in silence waiting for him to pull it together. Yeah. And then he was just like saying random stuff. Like I can't even. He was like, when you surrender to your greatest love, like that is true love. This man was just talking out of his butt. And I was like, damn, I was worried for nothing. So
I do feel a little bit, not pressure. Obviously it's not a competition because I'm your maid of honor. And Alex's brother is his best man.
I can guarantee you that Jin's will not be as good as yours.
Okay, but like, well, okay, fine, sure.
Caroline's doing one too, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's 3. But I feel like, not that there's any pressure or competition, but also like you don't want to be the sore thumb.
He was 100% the sore thumb.
You don't want to be
like I slayed my speech. I do not talk highly about myself, but that speech, even though it didn't even have to be good because his was so bad.
Oh damn! I feel bad, and I also kind of relate.
I feel like yours is going to be good because you're going to overthink it. He underthought it.
Okay, makes sense. I'm definitely going to overthink
Underthinking is the main culprit of America, the main plaguing thing in America today. Do not underthink, overthink.
You don't think it's overthinking?
I would rather you overthink a maid of honor speech than underthink a maid of honor speech.
Absolutely.
He underthought his best man speech.
But what about all the little things that I overthink?
Oh, that's different. But what reminded me to talk about the wedding was these killer ass mosquito bites I got.
Oh my God.
The mosquitoes in North Carolina are a different breed.
Jesus Christ.
They're like...
Well, you're right by the water. There's going to be all sorts of shit.
They like hurt though.
Oh, hell no.
So, yeah. Oh, the girlies invested in a new setup.
Oh my God, we did.
Yeah, so we got portable mics.
So we're going to take you guys on the road.
Yeah, we're looking forward to like being more portable and doing more mic'd up stuff.
it's gonna be hilarious because Sarah's gonna be fucking yelling at other drivers on the road.
Yeah, we're gonna be mic'd up a lot this summer, I have a feeling.
We are. I'm excited.
And I'm also excited to be mic'd up, like the opportunity to mic up other people.
Yeah.
I mic up my dad.
Gonna be fun. Yes. It's gonna be fun, and it's also like our setup is actually pretty portable and simple, but like we still feel like we need to sit down. This is definitely the setup
for an interview style or anything like that.
Yeah.
But a quick little like walk and talk and stuff, it'll be great to have a portable setup.
It'll be fun. We could go on a hot girl walk.
Yeah, hot girl walk.
Hot girl walk pod.
Hot girl walk pod. But yeah, so I don't have a hot take this week.
I don't either.
So we'll just jump into today's. That was a really long yap. We just yapped for 40 minutes.
That's okay. We just have a little. This is a random type of episode, and we just have a little activity we wanted to do.
Today we are talking about our journeys / feelings on social media, and the things that we've tried or have not successfully tried to do to be better at it. I think we can all admit that we are addicted to technology these days and need it to do most things. Yes. I mean, you use your phone to do maps, listen to music.
Literally everything.
You're always plugged into something. And so we've been evolving and changing over the years. I've definitely always been more addicted to my phone than Sabrina.
Definitely. Definitely. Although lately I feel like I've been getting much worse.
Part of it's the ADHD for me. Like just like, oh, I'm sitting still. Can't have a thought. Like, gotta go on Instagram.
Yeah, gotta pick it up.
But I've always been addicted to Instagram. You've never been addicted to Instagram.
No, I don't really care for Instagram. Never have.
You're definitely more addicted to TikTok than me.
I'm definitely addicted to TikTok and YouTube. Actually, you were very into YouTube too. Yeah. But like, I'm going to be watching something. You know, I'm not going to be scrolling really.
So my thing that I've had an Apple Watch for a really long time. I think I got an Apple Watch in like 2017 maybe.
Yeah, that sounds
I was an
right.
early adopter for an Apple Watch. An Apple Watch, for those of you who live under a rock, is a fitness tracker. But
is it?
The real underlying thing is that it's a phone on your wrist.
Yeah, it really is.
I never bought the GPS though. So I never use the GPS feature. Some people, like, there's a GPS, there's a way people you can pay like $10 extra a month to use it basically as a phone. I did not have that feature. I always had just the cellular, but it also like pings your phone if you lose it, and it has a walkie-talkie on it, and it's all sorts of
stuff. I forgot about the walkie-talkie.
Yeah. It's stuff that you would like never really need.
I love the pinging feature so much, and the timer.
I tried to do a cleanse. It must have been last year. Whatever year McKinley went to Israel for the first time. I think that was 2 years ago because they were in their old house on G Street. But I decided I was going to like cleanse off of social media because McKinley got off social media and I was like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. I deleted Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Is that the first time you felt that way? Like, oh, I should cleanse.
No, I always knew I was addicted to it and it was a time suck for me. Okay. I always knew that.
You just never tried before?
I just was like, it's not a problem for me. Like, or it's a problem. So like I was openly admitting it was an addiction. But, like, for McKinley, she's like, I have a kid. Like, I can't just sit here and, like, scroll on my Instagram. I had nothing holding me back that was like, oh, I can't do it because I have this.
Yeah.
I feel like you could leave your phone you always leave your phone places. Yeah. And it's just not a big deal for you.
I have no problem separating myself from my phone.
I feel like it's mostly like a bed thing.
A bed thing?
Like you're on it a lot before you go to bed.
I'm on it a lot at specific times. At times that I know I'm going to dedicate time to it, which is like before bed or in the morning when I like scroll in the morning or whenever I have downtime and I know I want to be on my phone. Then I'll be on it, you know, I'll be on it for hours. But if I have something to do or I'm just like, I'm watching TV, literally anything else, I'll put it down. I don't care.
Yeah. So, basically I tried, this is like something that's pretty much true for any addiction. I tried to like cold turkey it way before I was actually ready. Like I was just like, I'm going to prove to myself that I can do this. So when you cold turkey something that you're not ready to cold turkey, you can almost never stick with it for a long time. Yeah. So I definitely was like, oh, I'm going to delete Instagram. And then like, I was like, oh, but Molly's napping. So maybe I'll just re-download. Like it was always, it never worked. I
remember you would be like, oh, I'm not on it. And then you got it again. And then you left it and got on it again.
So I basically stopped trying to fix it.
Yeah. For a while.
I think what really set this whole thing off was my internship this year.
Oh, really?
So my senior internship, it was a full year internship. Fall semester was normal. I was only there 2 days a week, and it was fine. Spring, I was there every day, all day.
You didn't look at your phone.
Yeah. I was never on TikTok. And then by the time I got home, it was already 4. And then I would like shower, lesson plan till like 7, and then go to bed. Like, I was very stressed. I was never on TikTok. And then I started realizing, like, okay, like, once the addiction's kind of like taken away for you, it's much easier. Like, I stopped feeling the need to go on TikTok. Like, there's honestly days where I don't go on it now. Yeah. Which never would have been able to be possible for me like a couple years ago. Yeah. So, I mean, everyone struggles with like, oh, I'm gonna go sit on the couch with my book, and then you just pick up your phone. Yeah. So I got off of TikTok. Not off of TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok very much anymore.
No. You used to send me like 30 to 40 TikToks every single day. Now I think, like I'm lucky if I get like 1 or 2 every 2 days.
And I've also stopped reading certain people's TikToks.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting. So you're like automatically, you don't feel the pressure.
There's some people that don't send TikToks that I feel like you and I send very relatable. One thing about me is I'm not sitting through a 10-minute TikTok story time video.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I think some people love that, and it's not me. And I won't watch them. Like, I'll like it, but whatever. You like send me something quick and relatable and funny, or like whatever. Yeah. But I'm not going to sit there through like
not
a story
time.
Whole
story. That's a For You page type thing.
Right. So, also I think the repost feature has really improved life because you don't actually have to share with somebody now.
No, now you just see it. Yeah. Actually, you're very right. I really like that feature. Yeah. I don't use it very much. You do.
I do use it a lot. Yeah. But yeah, so I think my internship kind of like cured it for me. And then the Apple Watch thing was also cured by my internship because even when it was on my wrist buzzing, I didn't feel it because I was so like running around doing other stuff. Now, to your point, I used the timer a lot on my watch. I used the pinging feature a lot. I liked to be able to see who was texting me when I was teaching and stuff. But like that amount of connectivity is sometimes not detrimental. It can be detrimental.
It can, yeah.
But
definitely can.
For me, I was just really over-connected.
Yes.
So then Sabrina, it was like at the beginning of the summer, people were calling me all the time. Yeah. And interrupting like just vegetative state time. Yeah. And I felt like my watch was why I felt like I always had to answer because it would be vibrating on my wrist and I'd be like, oh, someone's calling me. Yeah. Yeah. It was much more like an immediate notification. Reaction.
So you has it been got rid of your watch? Yeah. No, I don't think so. Like 3 weeks, two weeks.
I think a couple weeks ago, I decided to get rid of my watch. The first step for me was that I bought an Oura ring. So an Oura ring is not cheap, and people go one of two ways about it. They buy the cheapest one because they think like, oh, whatever, the technology's all the same, and I can use it the same. Or you ball out because you're wearing it every day, all the time. Yeah. So a watch, you can get an Apple Watch for as little as $300, I'm pretty sure. If not $200, $300.
I have no idea.
$250 or something like that. Mine was $500. Yeah. To be totally transparent, it was $500. The way I went about for the gold that I wanted, it's a plastic ring, but for some reason, the gold was $100 more expensive. It is an accessory. You wear it all day, every day. It sleeps with you.
Yeah, you want it to look good.
Yeah, you literally never take it off. You take it off. I take it off for 10 minutes when I shower just to charge it. Yeah. You can go 5 days without charging it though. And you wear it every single day. So if it doesn't match your jewelry, like I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah. Because it has to match your vibe. Like if I had the original is a flat on the top. And it's a tracker and it's ugly. Some people have it. I know people that have it. But if you're going to wear something every day, I think you need to invest.
Yes, I agree.
Also, if you're spending $300 on a fitness ring, I feel like you might as well just ball out. Yeah. You have 30 days to return it. So if you don't like it, you can return it. I actually have been critically thinking about whether or not I'm going to return it because my 1 month is coming up.
Wait, what?
No, I'm not. But
okay.
I normally am not a returner. No. You know me, I'm not a returner.
Yeah. And I know you like it so far.
Yeah, but I did think about it a lot because it is an investment.
Yeah.
But I think here's the thing. I don't run. I do Pilates. So the other thing is like, think about why you're tracking that stuff on your Apple Watch. Are you doing it because you like to see the progress and like the map of your run or whatever? Or are you doing it because you like that other people see it?
True. Did you feel like it was because other people saw it?
I certainly didn't look at the stats after the fact.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I definitely use all
so
the
I shared my
features.
Yeah, I shared my workouts with like 12 people though. Remember that?
Yeah.
And my cousins are like triathletes.
Yeah.
And so I certainly did feel a little like, damn, like so and so and so and so have 4 workouts and I haven't even gotten out of bed. Like, I wouldn't say it necessarily affected me a lot, but I would look at like, oh, I'm burning calories. Cool. And then the workout done. I never looked at it again.
Interesting.
Like I certainly could look at it on the app, if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I never really looked at it. I never looked at the steps ever.
Yeah.
It was just not something. I sometimes looked at it on the watch, but I didn't really, like, even now. So I'm not an athlete. I do Pilates twice a week and I walk. What I always wanted my Apple Watch to do that it never could do was track sleep. Because your Apple Watch really has to charge all night.
Yeah.
It's not.
It can't last.
Some people, they track sleep and I'm like, how?
Yeah, I really
You'd have
don't
to charge
know.
it in the middle of the day.
Charge it in the middle of the day. That's weird.
Yeah. So the Aura Ring, I think, is great for people who aren't athletes.
I can absolutely see that.
Which is interesting because it does market itself as an athletic.
Yeah, and a lot of athletic people want to know, people that are like really into fitness and health and stuff.
If you want to track workouts, an Apple Watch is 110% what you want. Like, it tracks calories.
There's other watches out there that are better.
A Garmin, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Fitbit. Like, there's plenty of fitness trackers out there. I'm just saying, like,
but like
that's a fitness tracker.
It really worked for that. Especially, like, if for me, I use it mostly for messages and that. Like, I don't think I'll be getting rid of it anytime soon, specifically because of that. Because I just like that feature. Like, I don't think I'll ever go on a run without my watch.
I think that...
I'll feel weird.
So, originally, I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to record my Pilates. And I went last week, and I didn't record it, and, like, the world didn't end. You know?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, who cares? Like, I know I went. And so the Aura is not yet capable of doing accurate workouts the way that an Apple Watch or a Garmin or a Fitbit is. So that's why I said, like, it's not a fitness tracker. It tracks sleep, stress, temperature, heart rate, steps, etc. It can track a walk and a run, but it cannot do, like, I mean, like, an Apple Watch can do, like, pickleball, golf, rowing, all that. So I did get rid of my Apple Watch, and would I put it back on tomorrow? Yeah. So I have to make the conscious choice to not put it back on.
Yeah. Okay.
I turned it off. I took the charger off my nightstand. It's all in my drawer upstairs.
If you ever want to really, that's the thing. If you ever want to really, like, just see what happens, just, like, let it die. Just, like, accidentally forget, you know.
I mean, you didn't wear your watch for like 4 days last week.
Yeah, because I forgot a charger for it, and I was fine. Actually, I did feel annoyed because I had to, like, move, like, if my phone was charging and then I couldn't see any of the messages come on my watch, I had to get up and look at it and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't die, you know. You
also get significantly less calls than I do, I feel like.
For sure.
You get significantly less important calls than I do.
I don't get any like important notifications whatsoever.
But you do not look at your watch and immediately think to answer. You just like to see that it came in.
Yeah.
I felt the need to immediately answer. Like, the Apple Watch was telling me I had to answer right now. I felt very, 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 like, anxious about it. Like, I was like, oh, this person deserves my attention because I found it on my watch. Like, that was my thing.
Yeah.
So I have unplugged the charger. I turned off the watch. It's in my dresser.
I love that for you.
Or in my desk. I'm not ready to turn it into Apple yet. That's, like, the next step. Is probably to, like,
that would definitely be the next step. But it's just completely gone.
The other thing is, like, if I really don't use it, I'll just, like, give it to you because it's a newer watch.
Yeah.
Like, there's other ways that I can get rid of it.
Hey, I'll take it.
I know. But I do think the test will be when I start teaching, though. It's funny because
I think it's very helpful. That's for sure.
So then I invested in some other stuff to like help me. Mm-hmm. So Alex bought me a new watch, like an actual like analog watch.
Yeah, reading the time.
Yeah,
watch.
And I bought 2 bracelets that go with it.
It's so cute. You got a little set now.
Yeah, and I'm actually only wearing 1 bracelet at a time, but
I love it.
It is. So the other thing also that motivated me was I want to get rid of my Apple Watch hand before my wedding.
Oh yeah,
the Apple Watch hand on me is pretty iconic.
she's mighty.
And so I do want to get rid of my Apple Watch hand before my wedding. So that's one thing. But I also thought that like every day I generally dress in athletic clothing, and I was like, oh, this watch is so dumb. Like, who would want to wear that with athletic clothing? But it actually kind of looks fire.
No, it looks good. You look put together.
But it's funny because not relearning, but it totally has taken me a little bit to try to get used to reading analog time now.
Really? Do you feel slow about it?
Yeah, it's like, what is it, like 9:48 or something?
But did you ever really learn
8:48?
To tell time,
do you see that?
Friend? Have you ever really learned to tell time, friend? Be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned how to tell
little
time.
Montessori queen.
No, I learned how to tell time. I mean, I did just say it was 9:48. It's 8:48. But I did learn how to tell time. The watch is great. It does take, like, I'm certainly not just like setting a timer though. That's what I'm saying. Like the timer feature and all that.
Yeah.
I also liked being able to set like an alarm for my nap and having it vibrate.
Yeah.
But these are all very small.
It's very small things, but like somehow they made a huge difference, especially for people that, I don't know, somehow became attached to it.
I think if I can reach, there's a way that you can get your Apple Watch to not deliver messages.
I'm pretty sure that's true. Well,
but then for me, it would literally just be a clock.
Yeah. And then you really don't need it.
Right. So there's nothing about it that I'm.
Yeah. Lately, I've been having a rough time putting my phone down, honestly. But also, to be fair, like, I have a lot more downtime and, like, with my wisdom teeth and stuff. Not much is going on right now in my life. I will be picking up my phone.
I feel like a lot of people get into these tizzies about... I think that there's a lot of stuff on the social media about, like, don't pick up your phone 20 minutes after you wake up.
It's hard.
It must be great to be such a good person, but it's not going to be me.
Right. Like, I equate phone time with relaxation and bedtime, which, listen, I know I've become an insomniac, and I know that's probably why I'm an insomniac, is because I'm on my phone every night before bed. But, like, I also enjoy it so far. Like, it's fine, I think, unless it's not, right?
I feel like a problem's not a problem until it's a problem to the person.
I feel like I'm going to have the same journey that you had a couple years ago, where it's like, it's going to become a problem, and you know it, but it's not right now.
I've been significantly less attached to my phone during the day since I got rid of the watch.
Yes.
And, like, people are not owed your time automatically all the time. And that was a thing that was really hard for me.
And that's also a thing that I feel like a lot of people feel nowadays. Like,
because you're constantly connected.
Yeah. Do you know a single person that, I mean, actually, I do know a single person. My freaking brother never answers my messages. But, like, most people are almost always on their phone and will be answering fairly quickly.
Alex has never been a phone person.
No.
But
there's some people that just know how to not.
Like, I will leave my phone on the counter, walk away, and people don't get an answer for 10 minutes. And, like, if it was an in the moment thing and I missed it, oh well. Like, yeah. I think that scared me though originally. Like, when I took off my watch, I remember the first couple of days that I was thinking about getting rid of my watch and I had the Oura ring. I was wearing my Oura ring with my watch. Some people do that. A lot of people wear the Oura ring with their watch because the Oura ring does track different things.
Yeah.
The Apple Watch is very very bulky for like heart rate and stuff. The Oura ring is the idea that it's only on an app is much better because you're like not checking it all the time. It's like you have to consciously go in there. But it's definitely like the first couple of days I was like scared to take the Apple Watch off. I was like, well, what if someone needs me?
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, if someone needs you, they'll call you again.
That is so interesting. I just randomly remember back to like middle school. I guess this is like just to show how much I don't need a phone, and I never really have, but although I have changed a lot. Back in 7th grade, I had a friggin' iPod, right? That only worked with like Wi-Fi, so I could only text you or message you at home when I had Wi-Fi. And like we used to live like that.
Yeah.
Like we used to absolutely not be as attached as we are now.
I mean, the first Apple Watch I ever got, I think I got like the first generation Apple Watch, like,
yeah.
And from Christmas one year. And the first year I had it, I didn't wear it every day.
Yeah.
And then when I got to college, everybody had them on all the time.
Yeah.
So I started wearing it every day. Yeah. And that's when I started being pretty steady on upgrading about every like couple years.
I think that's the thing. Everybody just collectively started to become more dependent on it because we like showed that we were always on it.
I think I only upgraded my watch twice. That one's pink, right?
Pink?
Oh, no, it's black.
This is yours, I think.
I know, but I think I did upgrade 4 times. I started with a black one, and then I got the rose. That was a first gen. Then I got a rose gold one in college, and then I traded, and I gave you that one.
Yeah.
And then I gave you, that's the second one I've given you, right?
This is the second one you've given me.
And then a couple years, no, last year. That Apple Watch is barely a year old, the one I have upstairs. Because I got that one, and then last year, 2022 for Christmas, I got a different one.
Yeah. Damn, girl. You are a little walking ad for Apple Watch.
Well, I loved my Apple Watch.
Yeah, like, you were big into it.
Yeah.
I remember. Or not that I remember.
I used to be obsessed with upgrading my phone every year too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I haven't upgraded it in like 3 years.
This plate getting old is like
2 years, whatever.
Growing old.
I'm becoming that person who's like, what are they coming out with that's different?
Yeah. And like it doesn't matter. It's it's a little bit more peaceful this way.
I think that I started actually upgrading because of the size.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, queen.
And now I'm like, oh.
She's like, what, you're gonna watch YouTube and Netflix on that tiny little screen of yours? Yes, Anne. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's all good.
But also people don't like, I mean, this thing's heavy.
Yeah.
The Case-to-Fi case is also very heavy, though. I always tell people, they're like, damn, like, this is so heavy. And like,
you would always complain that it didn't fit in pockets and stuff.
Yeah. The Case-to-Fi cases.
That's your own damn fault.
The Case-to-Fi cases are big. I also have put a pop socket back on my phone. I'm reverting to like old.
You are such an accessory girly.
Yeah. But I used to have nothing on the back of my phone. And it feels weird to not have anything on it now. I'm like, I also have small hands.
You do have small hands. It looks, I'm so used to seeing you with your giganto phone that it doesn't even look that weird. But at first I was definitely like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Do you need that?
It's definitely, it's too big for me. I give you that.
What do you think your relationship is like now with TikTok specifically? Are you like falling off of it a little bit?
So, I'm sure everyone will be shocked to know this because no one's ever said it before. We believe in science on this podcast, okay?
Yeah.
The blue light keeps you awake.
Yes.
Like,
absolutely.
I have my Kindle and my phone on my nightstand, and when I'm ready to go to bed, I turn on my Kindle. I can only get about 2 pages on the Kindle before I'm asleep. But if I stay on my phone, I will be scrolling on TikTok for multiple hours.
Yeah.
So it's not true. Mm-hmm. It's just the conscious. Every decision that you make, this sounds so like drama, but every decision that you make in regards to like freeing yourself of technology has to be very intentional because it's so easy to be like, I mean, you literally, you use your phone to play music in the car, you use it to do maps, you use it for your Oura Ring, you use it for your watch, you use it for Instagram, you use it for Facebook, you use it for your email, you use it to check the weather, like everything. You use it to call people, you use it to calculate, you use it to order at Starbucks, you use it to order, like you use it every single day.
So you gotta be conscious about the times that like you don't really need it.
So your screen time on your phone shows you how many times you picked up your phone.
Oh my god, can I guess yours? Oh wait, I want to look at mine just to know like more or less what a number could be. Oh my god. Okay, so my guess for yours 2:30.
Actually, so let's start by saying my daily average since I've gotten rid of my watch and stopped using my phone so much is not lower.
Oh, interesting.
It is lower, but it's not low because you use now something that I think is unfair. I think screen time should only track social media apps because it does still like.
Yeah.
I spent 15 minutes on Abercrombie.com today, but I was ordering stuff.
Yeah.
Like I spent 3 minutes on Sol de Janeiro for the podcast. I spent like that to me. I don't count. So I do look at the social media apps the most. I spent an hour on TikTok.
You only count
today.
like the scrolling, the like doom stuff.
I spent an hour on TikTok today.
I spent 36 today.
So,
but I will be spending like 2 hours later tonight. So
the other thing is that since I have not had to get up to go anywhere recently, I wake up at 8 o'clock and I am on till 9. I'm on my phone in the bed.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't become a thing come September when I'm teaching.
Absolutely not. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're going to go to bed.
A lot of it is like time of year.
Yeah. I looked at my week this week and I was scared, but also my week, all week has been sitting on the couch healing and like, I don't know, being bored. And so, you know, it's going to be rough.
203 pickups this week.
Okay.
But I'm down 13% from last week.
Yeah.
But a pickup can be anything. So, like, my biggest pickup is text messages. 246 pickup from just text messages.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
How many daily average notifications do you get?
259.
So I get 400 daily notifications.
Oh, almost. God. I can almost bet that yours is double of all of my stats.
Yeah, probably. Now, what I think is unfair about this app is I get screen time for my email. I get screen time for my audiobooks. Like, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, because that's on the background. Oh, my God. What is your weirdest, what is your weirdest... Is there any app on your most used that's weird as fuck for you?
No.
I'm actually upset that mine is 5 hours of Roblox. Listen,
I don't nanny
work
anymore.
I'm being paid to be on
None of
Roblox
mine are weird.
For 5 hours.
Oh my God, that's stop. So funny. If you watch porn on here, does it show that?
No, I mean, if you're on Safari for a long time, I don't know.
But look, like, my most, like, Abercrombie for 18 minutes. That's not fair.
I mean, it's fair. If you think about it.
But I wasn't just scrolling. I was ordering something.
But that's screen time. You're looking at a phone. That's
whatever.
all it means. But, okay, here's the thing. Go to your daily average, right?
Uh-huh.
And underneath all the little bars and stuff, the graph, it says social, other, and games. What's your social?
Wait, what do I do?
Right here. There's social, other, and games.
Oh, 12 hours.
See? There's the problem, isn't it? 12 hours a week on social media.
Yeah. What's yours?
11.
Right. Oh, so you're so much better than me.
I don't know. It's all TikTok late at night. I already know. It's really rough out here.
So, again, I can tell you from, you know, literally just myself, like, regardless of what this says, that I've spent a significantly less amount of time on my phone since I took the Apple Watch off.
Yeah.
Because you know what would happen was I'd see a ping on my phone or on my Apple Watch. I'd read it, the message, and I'd go to my messages, and then I'd open another app.
Yeah, definitely.
So...
And then aren't you just tripling your screen time there, technically?
But...
Jumping from one thing
again,
to another.
Again, like, we can revisit this when I'm teaching, but I bet it'll be it's going to be less.
No, I know it is. I remember when you were in your internship, knee deep in there, and, like, I would not hear from you, not in a bad way, but I would not hear from you. TikTok didn't exist to you. Like, I would send you things, and it would just be me sending you. You would never send me anything or reply, you know? And, like, I kind of love that for you.
I think that, again, the conscious choice every night. There was a couple of times I tried to not be on my phone at night. Like, I would put it on the charger, and then I'd pick up my Kindle. Mm-hmm. And I'd be asleep way faster.
Yeah.
So that's something that some could try.
You know, I can say that I've tried to like cater what I get on my phone, like on my For You page on TikTok. I only do like, I try to keep it like light and fun and humorous and whatnot, because like if I get anything else that is more intriguing, then I will be on there forever. I even like unfollowed a bunch of people on Instagram so that I'm not scrolling all the time. At one point I even like only logged into my art account so that if I'm on there, it's like, you know, I'm focused. It's art, it's work. I'm not really scrolling to see what friggin' Beyonce did. And so that definitely helps. If you're even if you don't put the phone down, if you don't like make an effort to like stop interacting with it at all, like even if you like try to cater it a little bit, it does help, and it makes you stop looking at it.
Is there a want from you to like be better at any of this now or no?
Yes, definitely. I think I actually have a very big goal this year to try and help my insomnia a little bit. Am I ready to take the step? I don't know.
The first step, I really do. Like, you have a Kindle.
Yeah, I know. I used to. There was like a good month that I was so excited to pick up my book at night, and I like morning reads. I actually prefer reading in the morning, but like at night, I'm like, oh, it's free time. I'm gonna read at night, and it feels good. And so
the Kindle before bed has essentially changed my whole sleeping rhythm. Yeah, but then what happens when you are in a reading slump? You know what's interesting? So you could like this. So Kindle has you can get free samples of any book, most of them. That's true. And you get the first like couple chapters, and it's like, oh, hate it, next. Like, click till you find it. I think, yeah. I feel like you haven't tried to get out of your slump that much. I haven't tried. I don't think I'm actually that interested in it right now. But I definitely know I will. Like, I feel it. I feel it deep down. It's not good for me. So I'm gonna I think you know what I have stopped doing a lot, which we've talked about on the podcast in the body image podcast, was like the comparing to others. I don't really do that as much anymore. Mm-hmm. Instagram is still my biggest time suck, even over TikTok. That's so interesting to me. But maybe, you know, I'll pick up, like we have a new hyperfixation. Air dry clay. Air dry clay. It's not going great, is it? Well, you didn't do any today. I didn't. You did. You colored. I colored. I got a new Bridgerton coloring book. I did make a pinch pot. I need to go on TikTok and like look at what people are doing. See, why do you have to go on TikTok though? Because it's not. I need to see the strategy, because I'm not understanding. Yeah. But I think air dry clay is fun. We wanted to make magnets. Yes. We're gonna make vegetable magnet. Or I don't know what you're doing on your magnets. I don't know either. I think I'm gonna try and find something on Pinterest and see what inspires me. But I saw on TikTok these people who did like little food magnets. So I want to do like a tomato and a bagel and a pickle. Cute. I love that. A pickle. Yeah, a pickle. Dude, I want to do the tic-tac-toe like you could do tic-tac-toe magnets. Yeah. Oh, the tic-tac-toe dish looked fun. They look so fun. I don't know what I want to do it of, but it looks fun. Yeah. But for anybody who feels like shitty, they're struggling with social media technology, I think that the key thing to really understand is that the change cannot come from someone else telling you to change it. Like, that's the biggest thing I learned. Like, when McKinley was like, oh, I'm doing this, and I all of a sudden was like, oh, I should do that. Bruh, I wore my underwear inside out all day. I was just putting my hand. I'm keeping that in. I put my hand like down my pants. You're like, to like feel my underwear line, and it's literally inside out. That's friggin' crazy. Anyway, somebody telling me 2 years ago to try it, I was like, oh, I could definitely do that. So I need to prove to myself that I can do it. Didn't fucking happen. No. Only when I tried it myself that it. Guys, it's an addiction. Yeah. And like any addiction. Only can be fixed intrinsically. Yes. So I am kind of upset right now. I feel icky. Like, oh, I'm on my phone too much. Yeah, I'm telling you though, the Kindle, the book pipeline. Sabrina and I became readers a couple years ago.
Yes,
and it really does totally
oh my God,
change
it changes your life.
Yeah. Think about how fast you read ACOTAR.
I straight up think this summer it's gonna switch over. Like, I literally can like guess when this shit happens. I know I'm towards the end of my slump. I can feel it.
Okay, well, we look forward to your continuing your journey.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess
this has been a weird one.
Yeah. No, this is what we wanted to talk about.
It's everything we wanted to talk about, but it's not structured in any way.
No.
Enjoy.
But until next time, bye, friend.
Bye, friend.
Would you have me? Would you love me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or leave me to the garden? In the garden, will you have me?